Hello and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. So, what did we do last time? There's a new area, then, oh yeah, we fought Yuito again, right? And that was kind of it, I think. Actually, I don't think a lot else really happened. Did we went back here? I feel like something else must have happened. I don't know. Anyway, like, there's a bunch of side stuff today, I guess, probably, because I got a bunch of things. Oh, it's all broken. This is the Cyber Revolution podcast. We have interrupted regular programming in order to deliver you the truth. We discovered and eliminated countless hidden cameras and surveillance devices installed around Cyber. This is irrefutable evidence of government monitoring. The podcast of this channel will be suspended due to technical difficulties. This is Cyber Revolution podcast.
I guess I should talk to Kagero.
Sure, later. Right. Bond missions. I think I should read these things first. Maybe? I think I want to do that or something? I don't know. You know, someone feels so much brighter as a city compared to Seoul. What is it? More liberating? It makes you want to shout at the top of your lungs. Don't start shouting, Seven. You'll be a nuisance. You can yell as much as you want. Just make sure you do it in a healthy distance away from us. I don't want people to think we know you. Wow, why are you two so harsh? But you're right, Simon does feel liberating somehow. Maybe it's because you can see the ocean from the city. The salty breeze feels so nice too. That's true, but I'm sure that's not the only reason it feels so liberating. Let me say thank you. Kazane, let me thank you again for before. I hope we don't fight each other anymore. Lately, I found myself going to the abandoned subway a lot. I don't think I'll ever forget what happened there. I'm really sorry. Let's just get right into it, I guess. Gemma, are you still blaming yourself for what happened to my sister? We should talk. We don't have to think about what side we're on. If you're at the abandoned subway, then wait for me. I'm headed down right now. Yeah, I thought we were gonna be doing any main story stuff today. I feel like it's gonna take up the whole episode with all these Bond missions as well. Like, these take a bit. And some of them actually have combat too, so maybe this one will.
Kasane?
Because we're like in the subway. I don't know.
Gemma, did you read my message? I came to talk to you. It seems like you still feel responsible for what happened to Naomi. It isn't your fault she turned into another. There's no point in you blaming yourself.
You came all this way just to say that?
Well, you felt guilty enough to come all the way here.
You're right. It's probably presumptuous of me to think it was all my fault. Still, I can't forget what happened to her. It's sad to think this is how I behave after the decades I've fought.
I don't think it's sad, just surprising. I thought your experience would allow you to cope better than this.
That's what I thought. You don't have time to falter when a friend dies in battle. Our role as members of the OSF is to bottle up our feelings no matter what happens, and fight until the last other is killed.
But you haven't been able to control your emotions. Do you have any idea why?
I must be at my limit. I've lost too many friends. Friends of many years and rookies like Naomi. While everyone else lost their lives, I'm left standing here, my retirement drawing closer.
You make it sound like it's bad that you're alive.
I feel guilty. The young people with promising futures die. Someone like me with not many years left is allowed to live. That's why I was so committed to protecting the young members.
I know that you wanted to protect Naomi. However, there's no point in regretting the past that way. You're better off.
I know that.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I do that because I'm like, Oh, that's when the end of the sentence. I'm not really reading what the text says. I'm like listening to when the end of sentence. And like I think the end of sentence sometimes when they don't. Because I want to move it along. Like maybe I should turn it back to auto because I feel like it doesn't matter that much that it's I have to put like that I do it manually. I like that's not often when I feel like I need to, you know, actually say much. Like it you know, feel like it's better to just play it out. I don't know. But maybe the few times when I do want to say something that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have it on auto. I wish you could just, you know, change it on the fly as well, but I don't think you can. Well, whatever.
Gamma, behind you!
Like, it's not a button you can push to make it go auto. I don't think so. You can skip by pressing options,
Good
but that's
reaction.
it.
The enemy was just weak. I can still fight for now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm old. I'll have to retire soon. When I retire, they'll stop administering the anti-aging drug. My body will begin to grow old and my power will gradually diminish. As someone who's had to rely on my power for decades to survive in battle, I'm a little worried about its strength diminishing.
So, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought it was just like a one-time drug. You took it and you stopped aging forever, but I guess that, you know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense still. You know, anti-aging is kinda not something that seems likely to ever happen. Like, it just doesn't work. How our bodies decay over time, it's not really plausible, but anyway. At least for now, but like, yeah, if it were to happen, it would, you know, probably be something you take over your entire life, you know. That makes more sense. I don't know.
I do remember reading something about that.
It might be the distant future for you, and it's just around the corner for me. Many retired soldiers have a hard time adjusting to civilian life after being in the OSF for so long. There are those who have nowhere else to go after society throws them out. No family or friends to rely on.
Are you saying you'll be one of them?
Yeah, I spent most of my life in the OSF. I can't do much other than fight. How is someone like that supposed to live outside the military? I'm ashamed to say that I'm afraid of that day coming.
This is kinda, I don't know if it's supposed to be a commentary on, you know, actual military, but that's, you know, a little bit how some, you know, veterans kinda don't know what else to really do and only have the military to kind of rely on for the most part, and then like you have to be reintroduced into society, and you know there's also, you know, PTSD and all that, like also a thing. Like, you know, it's kind of bad. Like, humans aren't meant for war and military. Like, we're just not. Like, it's pretty clear. Like, you know, even today, you know, in modern society, where things have obviously changed a lot in military since, you know, the world wars. Like, there's been improvements in some regard, obviously, but it's still a lot. Like, it's still, you know, not anywhere close to being a system that works for humans. And you know, also it's war. It's, you know, war isn't good ever. So I don't know. Anyway, that's my soapbox moment.
If I have to live on carrying these feelings for my fallen comrades, then I think I'd rather die in battle. I'm sorry. That was a stupid thing to say.
I don't understand. If you're serious about wanting to die, then I misjudged you. You say that you're the only one left alive, But it's not like you've survived this long on your own.
Okay, I guess that was one of the moments where I did want to pause and talk about something. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it on the not auto, on the manual, even though it may be better if I had it on auto. It would go faster, that's for sure, because I wouldn't have a choice but to listen to them. I don't know, whatever.
Even my sister was worried about your health. And you just roll over and die? That's so selfish.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm leaving. Goodbye. What is he thinking? Naomi was so concerned about him. It's not like I haven't thought about giving up my own life if it could help save her. But that would only make her sad. I thought he would have figured that out.
Okay then. I shouldn't have said I want to die. I hope you will let me apologize again. I've been feeling very unsure of myself lately. I was 8 years old when I was scouted. I've lived in the OSF for a long time. I want all of you to have a life with no regrets. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know how many regrets you've had in your life, Gamma. I'd like to ask you if we get the chance. If you want to talk about it, that is. Yeah, ask me someday. See you later. Explain yourself. Just what is going on here? Can you please explain all this to me? Did you really kill my father? Why are you trying to kill me too? I don't want to be your enemy without knowing why. There's something that you can't tell me. Then just... if there's something that you can't tell me, then let me know. I might be able to help somehow. Please, Kasane, this just isn't right. I have nothing to say to you. But it still has a mission, so I don't know what that means. She's not going anywhere. You have blocked Yurito Sumaki. You will no longer receive visitors or calls requests from this user.
There. This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it. He's someone I may have to kill eventually. I need to make sure we interact as seldom as possible. Or else I might lose my nerve when the time comes. He's kind of strange. He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto. It's not like I found him especially interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him? Oh well, he can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on Naomi. I guess I should talk to Kagero.
That was not really much of a like a thing, but yeah, still. I don't know what's right anymore. Did I read all this other stuff? The only new thing, like I think, mean the exclamation point mark thing means it's new. So I must have read the other stuff, right? But I don't know. What is up with it that area Naomi was in? I think I already noticed, but there were many more. I think they were all others that were originally human. There were countless giant doors. Are you saying they were in every single room? Probably. The doors were all plated up too. I could sense a person inside each one. I'm sure some of them have been living in those rooms for quite a long time. Giving them an environment that reminds them of their previous human life could prove even more painful. I don't know what's right anymore. Guess that's it. Okay. Chuckle. Kasane, you can come talk to me whenever you want from now on. I'm giving this to you. So I don't know if I'm supposed to give them multiple of the same thing to do things and like, I don't know if that
This is nice.
is something that makes sense. The candle, that's pretty too. Now I can relax with a nice aroma. You're a pawn mission, huh? So you're into cool Kasane can act like a teenage girl. I'm a little relieved actually. I don't know what that means exactly. Video games, huh? Okay. The gifts are so random.
Good taste.
Look at all this, you're so generous. Now is the one that I like.
There are a lot of things different about you, Kasane. I could say you're an unlikely woman.
Naomi always said I was easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I get that. You just say whatever is on your mind. I generally find staying quiet makes more friends, though. Oh well, that lack of control is one of your good features.
Increase the recovery speed of the SASM's ability gauge. Okay. Sure.
Hey, do you see how great I am now?
I don't know about great, but I do think I've come to understand you a little better.
And you can also have this. A cactus, I guess. Cool. Cool
Good
gift.
taste.
I don't know. I'm not much of a gardener, but I'll ask Sugomi how to take care of it. Time to do this.
Kasane, you've come to see me. Let me guess. You've finally fallen for this sly fox's charms.
Disturbing things do tend to stand out.
Ouch. I demand an apology and compensation. Therefore, I'd like you to come to Kikuchiba with me.
Kikuchiba? What are we going to do at a ruin overrun by others?
I mean, if I suggest we go to Musubi's for a talk, you just turn me down.
It doesn't matter where we do it. I hate meaningless conversations.
Just think about it. If there are others, we can fight. It wouldn't be meaningless if we were also gaining valuable fighting experience. If you don't want to talk, you can just focus on the fighting. That way, there's no wasted time.
I can't imagine I can improve my skills training with you. Our power disparity is too great.
Seriously? Come on, just humor me, would you? Please, Kasane?
Why does he want me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past. Okay, if it's training, then I'll go with you.
That's the spirit. Don't let my graceful knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Since I'm absolutely not interested, could you fight invisible the entire time?
Yeah. You're almost worse than what's his face? What is his name again? I completely blocked out his name. I don't know now. The annoying one.
There's no sign of any others.
What, really? They're usually everywhere. Of all the days they're not around.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
Wait. We'd be wasting a trip if we just turned around and went home.
Fine.
Atta girl. Don't worry, I won't bore you. There's also something I wanted to show you.
What?
Not getting good vibes.
It's a surprise for later. Come on, this way. Well, our plans may have gone awry, but at least we can have some fun without getting interrupted by others.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Even you must have realized that the combat training was nothing more than an excuse. Oh, this really brings back memories. This area used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
Now it's nothing but a bunch of sad rubble. Gives me a strange feeling.
I mean, I guess to someone young who wasn't around back then, this would look like nothing but a pile of rubble. Somewhere nobody lives anymore. Nothing left but visions. It's almost like the entire city has been left to haunt this area. I know it sounds absurd, but in a way, it's actually pretty funny.
He's doing it again. He's lost his levity. I wasn't just imagining it.
Oh, there it is.
An arcade game?
Not just any arcade game. You operate a crane to grab a prize, and if you manage to drop it down the hole, you get to keep it. This used to be real popular back in the day, especially with couples. This is why we came here. Let's see if it still works.
It's plugged in, but it's not responding. Maybe it's broken.
Wait. No, it's just locked. All right, time to use the hacking program I borrowed from Arashi.
That sounds illegal. This place may be in ruins, but are we allowed to just operate this and take its prize?
Don't worry about it. It's been left like this forever, so nobody's going to get mad if we take a prize or two. Oh, nice, it worked. Ha, look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
There are
I
only
don't care.
plushies. I don't really want any of them, but if I
Yeah.
had to choose one, then that one, I guess.
Okay, say no more. Consider it yours. I used to play these games all the time back in the day. I'm basically an expert now.
It's kind of weird, like, Kazani clearly doesn't have any interest in him, but he doesn't even recognize that remotely. Like, he's like, yeah, this could work out for me. Yeah, I don't think so.
Start it up, turn here, and now!
He dropped it.
I'm not giving up yet. One more time. This time I'll get it for sure.
He hasn't even gotten a single one yet. At the rate this is going, I'll never be able to ask him about himself. Can I get a turn?
Okay, but this is more difficult than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get. Hey, you're cheating! All my hard work vanished like tears in the rain.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right. Okay then. I know this just started to feel like a date, but I think it's time we call it a day.
Oh, were you two together?
Oh boy. Looks like we're caught. Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret now.
Secret? What were you doing?
He thinks we were on a date, which I in no way wanted any part of. If it were a date, well, I'd call it a complete failure.
Kasane? Why would you say that in front of me? What part of it was a failure?
Naomi told me dates were supposed to be fun. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, you're a little too young to go on a real date anyways. And I am an old geezer. In fact, I'm old enough to have a kid your age. Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Then why don't you treat it like an outing with your daughter?
What's the fun in that?
It's not like I actually want to go on a date with him. I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me. Okay, give me another shot.
Do whatever you want.
I'm glad you two are getting along.
Ugh.
Boy, you really are capable, Kasane.
I'm
Can we
detecting
just-
some sarcasm.
Not talk to this guy anymore.
If I was being sarcastic, I'd say it sarcastically. I have a pretty good eye for people. Just accept the compliment. You really are getting along well with the guys in this platoon. My hat's off to you.
But at least doing this stuff gives you bonuses. That's why I'm doing all of them, even if I didn't want to. And, you know, for story bits. But like, yeah. I wonder if it's gonna put us in a relationship. Like, I've been wondering if they were gonna do any relationship type of thing. Like, if it was possible, like, to get a relationship going with anyone. But I don't have much agency. I just kind of pick the mission and it plays out. So, I like, if that's all there is to it.
I think you'll find that I can warm your frosty heart.
There's no need for that. At least I know now that you're actually considerate.
Like, if I do have choices in who I want to date, it's I don't really know how I could know when. Like, I don't know if there's a path that can be locked off. I don't think that's how it's gonna work. If there is anything like that, I think it doesn't matter. I don't think there's even gonna be a relationship path. Like, it doesn't seem like Kasane is interested in that at all. Which, you know, good for her, I guess. She can do what she wants. It's clearly, I mean, there's clearly a lot more important things going on right now, like potential end of the world, you know? So that's that. Sheeden, that's the name. A lightning photograph. Okay. Have some lightning.
Thank you.
Looks kind of silly when he's adjusting his glasses, even though he's this giant mask head on thing. Real lightning is the best. I'm surprised you understand the incredible beauty of it. Someday I want to take pictures like this. Someday. Think. Oh, I already gave you that. Did you had some stuff. We should have shared our investigation with Uncommon with everyone soon. I have a few things I need to own up to this time. I'm giving this to you. Oh, video games, of course. You know, a hacker and a nerd, I guess.
You have a
So
good
you
eye.
have to have video games. It's the only thing hackers like video games. Nah, it's fine. I mean, whatever. Anyway, oh, pretty good choice. If you let someone else choose for you, it can be a fun surprise. And a mission.
Arashi, why are you sleeping here? Didn't you say you were going to check the SAS?
Arashi is currently in maintenance. Please wait until services resume.
Skipping out on work? Arashi, you bring lazy to a whole new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest. Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
Wow, so you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry, then how about joining me?
Eat out? Listen, rookie, the city is full of danger. You could find yourself surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
Fans in the press. Must be tough being famous. Basically, you're saying...
It's a pain.
I thought so.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need. Isn't that wonderful?
You care about efficiency that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
It seems like you're absolutely against going outdoors. Okay, let's eat here then.
Ah, this soda hits the spot. There is no better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it. By the way, do these rations taste a little too salty to you?
You think so?
I'd understand if it were heavily seasoned, but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
You know, I keep thinking, we went to the future and were told the world was gonna end, and now we are talking about the salt content of food. There's a pretty huge difference in the importance of these two aspects of this game. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to do this, obviously. It's if you don't care at all, you know. But then there's the actual game benefits you gain from it, so you kind of should do it. I mean, you can just skip it, I guess, if you really don't care. But I mean, it's part of the game and part of the story and plot and characters and, you know, character development, if you want to call it that. But like, some of it seems a little like we just wanted more content without, you know, really knowing what to write sometimes. I don't know. Like, some of it is more interesting and important. Some of it seems more fillery. I don't know.
That's surprising. I thought you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it, I don't think I used to care. I bet it's because of Naomi's cooking. My taste probably changed without me noticing.
She likes to cook too. Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it since we were little. And I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not very balanced. It could just be that my palate is more refined now than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me about your sister right now? How are you two so close when you're not even related by blood?
Because my sister was so kind. There's no way I would have survived in that house without her.
I mean, why would it matter if you were related by blood or anything? That's not really how, you know, a family works. Like, unless they are literally judgmental or whatever about that. But, you know, clearly she wasn't. They were very close, so obviously that doesn't matter in this context. I don't know.
Did something happen with your family?
I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family. Not Naomi, though. She's always been there for me, protecting me.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, like, she sees them that way, so, but their parents don't, I mean, whatever.
And that's why I wanted to do everything in my power to protect her no matter what.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. And this might come off as rude, but that hair clip and Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi. You really found yourself a good sister.
Yes, I did. Thank you for the food.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
Seems like you're ready to go back to work.
Before I forget, you can pay me back for the rations by helping me out with a little job later.
What?
Oh, just hearing you talk about Naomi, I sense that you're someone who has a strong sense of duty. When someone protects you, you protect them back. In other words, since I treated you to a meal today, you'd want to pay me back. Or else it wouldn't sit right with you. I'm really just doing it for your sake. I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now, I've got to go.
Oh, that's so unfair. Arashi! This must be what she had in mind the whole time when she said she'd treat me. She really got me. Nobody is better at slacking off than she is.
You have some potential, Kasane. I could be your instructor if you want. I can teach you the fundamentals of Arashi-style slacking off.
Wouldn't you just slack off and not teach me anything?
I have nothing more to teach you. Well done.
Okay. Huh. Card Castle playing cards. Okay. It's a gift.
I never get bored watching you. I'm developing a greater personal interest in you. I don't know what made you think that, but is deepening our understanding of each other a good thing?
Can I give that to anyone? Gift? No, don't have anything. Nope. Huh. I don't know. My team bond level still at 1, interestingly. I would have figured it would go up by now, but no. Okay, that's 2 things here. You get yourself into trouble more than I thought you would, Kasane. You need to learn how to avoid that stuff. That being said, I do have the annoying job of running PR, which I hate, but continue to do. It's an example of what happens when you don't stay out of things. You do a good job for hating it so much. You are a totally different person when you do PR. I admire it a little. That's just an experience. You'll be able to get it to be all chipper in front of the cameras too, if you've been doing it since you were a kid. I don't recommend it, of course. Getting good at doing something you hate is nothing to be proud of. It's been such a long time since I played that game, it makes me feel young again. You ended up using your psychokinesis on me though. Oh, that game might still be around here somewhere. The one where you hit a drum along with rhythm? Do you know it? I'd love to show you how good I am with the sticks. I don't know that game and I don't want to see it. I don't care about your silly stick skills, Kagero. That's the cold shoulder. You shouldn't call it silly until you've seen it. Oh well, we should do this again sometime. We shouldn't. Clearly she does not care about you or is interested in you. Like, people need to let it go, like, for real. Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, I get why. You know, some people need time to open up to others, but like, it seems pretty clear she does not want that at all. And I don't know, like, it's complicated. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Sometimes, you know, posting it can be beneficial because maybe you just didn't know. It's hard to say. 40 minutes, and I think I have done anything I can do right now. So I do have a little time to do story bits, I guess, to do main story. I guess I should continue.
I should take a break.
Hopefully I didn't
So,
miss
about
out
our
on
mission
anyone
from the
there.
Seiran
I don't think so.
government, I wrote in the report that we were interrupted and were unable to complete our assignment.
You mean I did? Honestly, I only did it because nobody around here bothers with the paperwork.
I feel like maybe I should take off the mask. I mean, I kind of want to see his expressions and all. But it is funny. I
Shiden,
don't
you're
know.
so reliable. Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
I wonder if they're going to give us a new other suppression assignment. Karin made it seem like they would.
Which reminds me. I'm curious about what Karin said in the future. It was...
Why now? If you had managed to get here sooner, we could have found a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal. Finally. I can finally save her.
Piecing together Karin's statements, Kasane's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
Major Kyoka? Where did that come from?
Well, maybe not. Karin did mention that we should have arrived earlier, so... He could have copied Kasane's psychokinesis whenever he wanted, but he hasn't. If what he wants is the Red String's power, then the matter is not about finding a cure. He would take time and...
Calm down, Kyoka.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi when she's actually focused.
Really? That's strange. I didn't think I was acting any differently.
Trying to put all the pieces together, maybe you just fell into a trance.
Whatever it was, your line of thinking was interesting. It does seem like Karin thinks Kasane is the key.
Yes, she is very important to Major General Karin. There's no mistake about it.
Do you think the reason I came to Seiran is because of Karin too?
That's certainly a possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's planning?
Sorry to interrupt, but Kasane Platoon has been given an other suppression assignment. There's a high probability for others appearing in the Mizuhagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
You heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
You're right. There's no sense thinking about it now, but we should all be careful. This is the area the other report projected.
Yes, our assignment is to exterminate any others that appear here.
Why send us all the way out here? You would think there were other places more worth protecting.
Believe it or not, this area is actually a trade route to Togetsu. Yeah, I know it may not look like much, but it's actually pretty important.
Togetsu may be an isolated religious state, but apparently trades happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business. So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I see. No one has any ideas. In that case, let's do what we normally do.
Wait, nobody said we didn't have any ideas. Kagero, stop teasing Kasane.
My bad, Your Highness. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
My panties?
I mean, I think I don't like Kagero more than Shiden now, actually. Like, he's just a shit. He sucks. Like, at least Shiden has an excuse. Like,
who cares?
from what we've learned about him so far.
If you have
like,
an idea, speak up.
Kagero just...
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport schedule was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That means we can concentrate on exterminating the others. Everyone, stay vigilant and move forward.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by another up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any transports now.
It definitely wasn't on the schedule. If there's a transport team, it means this was off the books.
The timing is too convenient. There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and see first?
Haruka, is this reinforcements request coming from Seiran?
Yes, it's an official OSF request.
Then we have to answer. We're part of the Seiran OSF now.
You're right. Besides, we can't just abandon people who need our help. Let's do what we can.
Well then, time to find out what's waiting for us. Let's get this show on the road.
I'll send the location of the distress signal.
Well, can't really tell when the next checkpoint is gonna be. Oh, it's okay. Maybe I can after I go into this area. Let's see. Okay, it's all there. Okay. Yeah, I can do some combat stuff first. I was wondering how long this take maybe. It's gonna be a while.
I confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move. That seems to be the spot.
Useless. It's over.
No, why is it taking long one?
It's over. Give it to me, Arashi.
Okay.
I'm rooting for you.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Like
The
these,
construction equipment's been abandoned here.
like,
If they canceled the construction, they should put them away. They may be difficult to maintain. I can't understand how they could just abandon them like this. Why don't they put them away?
I don't think there's anything to understand. They might not be able to operate anymore, but they could still be useful. We might be able to use them for an attack if we
Nice.
time it well. Help me, Kagero. Kasane, why don't you use hypervelocity with SAS? I'm off.
okay. Save that.
Use it well.
Rerun. Oh, damage. What?
I'm taking this.
Okay, I thought I was holding that, but whatever. It still hurts it. But not as much. Sometimes I feel like what I'm pushing and what I wanna do and like aren't working as I intend, but
Not
whatever.
as good as me, though. Guess it's my turn. SAS, Kasane.
Well, hi. Not sure if you can aim that or anything.
Help me, Kagero.
I hate that thing. Like, one of my least favorite enemies.
Watch yourselves.
Being attacked from somewhere over here as well. Or you.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
No.
The enemy is stunned. Now's the time. Watch your head.
Oh, yeah, that's good hit.
Let's finish it.
For you, Kasane. Give it to me, Arashi.
The shell is broken. Attack now.
Do this again. Yeah, I get smashed.
Leave it to me.
Are you okay? Yes, Kyoka. Thanks to you.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm off. I'm taking this.
Yeah. Whatever. You know what? You're gonna get this as the kill shot. Just because I don't like you.
I can become even stronger. It doesn't matter how many there are.
Alright. Let's see here. Looking around for stuff. Can I get up there? Maybe. Can I get out of this? No. I don't know how to get up there. I want to get that thing. Maybe here? Could go all the way around, but maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Probably not. I don't think there's anything too special when you get these. Max jelly? I mean, that's not bad, I guess. And all medium jelly, also not that bad. Just afraid it's gonna be a
Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Time for stealth.
Okay, the enemy has lost us.
Small one. You know? I don't know if you do that anymore. Maybe they stop giving you that kind of thing.
Down. Let's finish it.
Using the shield.
Aim for that spot. Enemy is stunned.
I'll do it. It's over.
That was a great attack.
I'm rooting for you.
Useless. Checkmate.
Go, Kasane.
Whoa.
Show me what you got.
Focusing attack.
Go, Kasane!
Weird moving there. Alright. So there's anything to share? Probably not. Yeah. Alright. Well, yeah, I'm almost... I don't know. I don't think continuing is going to be a good idea. I think it's going to throw you into a thing like it usually tends to. I think I want this. What's this here? This is a 5-1, so I can't get this actually. Perform backstab attack twice doing the same combo. What's this here? That's, you know, the crush gauge is something that's very useful to get drained, because that means you can do a great amount of damage. I want this. Yeah. Yeah, so you can throw, do a hit and throw, and yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing to have. Alright, that's it. That's for now. Yeah, kinda a lot of side stuff, but a little bit of combat stuff. And yeah, that's it. So, bye.